I've already witnessed horrific scenes of murder. I seen on television through naive eyes. The people are laugh at death and scream at life. Give me my rights, they violently state, watching a man down pain as they high-five their mates. From the fire escapes, they be plunging head first and arrive in a place that's destitute and cursed, where the earth hasn't cried for like 74 years. Although it still groans, it can't shed any more tears. And dread and fear could be felt everywhere, in a nation full of zombies, all on welfare.
And we're living in a state that's ripe and ready. Only decision they can make is knife or machete. The rights of spaghetti when it's dinner time, when they readily accept a chip in the mind. The vision of the blind, vain ideas, raising egos for wanna raise their fears. And safety and peace is proclaimed in the streets. The plague is disease, now they're praising their peace. Who makes them believe in a sinister name? Not a chip in the mind, it's in the physical brain. And this is insane, but so are the masses, looking at the future for corona glasses. And cash is crashed in a flash kit as the world gets ready to take that shit. I said cash is crashed in a flash kit as the world gets ready to take that shit.
Yeah, now in the beginning there was this disease, but there's a bigger picture if you're wishing to see. Perceived in part throughout history, so in theory could be considered half a mystery. The scars of iniquity affect the sight as we stare at simplicity with complex insight and can't detect the types or the forerunners. And we'll never be ready for life in the 1400s as the lords and the serfs are formed on this earth like Nephilim stepping on small little smurfs. Famine's getting worse, sure we are cursed, and all we can eat turns to all we deserve, which includes leaders who use diseases, brainwashing the lost through these YouTube speakers. Obedience and fear, using rules to lead us, and freedom isn't here, even if your speeches. Truth seekers, they're having a run undercover. They cut out the tongues of the ones they discovered. Government funded death machines, like dungeons that are run by the best marines. As energy seems to be in scarce supply, and the enemy is seen as anyone except I. Self-survival is at an all-time high. Everyone else is a rival, won't cry if they die. As the blind lead the blind inside the beast home, where murderers be worshipping at the feet of his throne, condoning wickedness, a different kind of breed, such that society likely describes as peace.
Yeah, we're living in a state that's ripe and ready. Only decision they can make is knife or machete. The rights of spaghetti when it's dinner time, when they readily accept a chip in the mind. The vision of the blind, vain ideas, raising egos for all to raise their fears. And safety and peace is proclaimed in the streets. The plague is disease, now they're praising the beast. Who makes them believe in a sinister name? Not a chip in the mind, as in the physical brain. This is insane, but so are the masses, looking at the future for corona glasses. And cash is crashed in a flash kit as the world gets ready to take that shit. I said cash is crashed in a flash kit as the world gets ready to take that shit. Unorthodox, law-abiding citizen. Of course I'm not unorthodox. A backslid Christian, falling from the top. I'm unorthodox. You see me in your neighborhood, then call the cops.
unorthodox. I'm unorthodox. Lord save me from all the flaws I got. Yeah, I'm a theory buff who be weary of the labor. Lights, camera, but I'ma do the action later. I'm just a fascinator, lazy little masturbator. Was gonna slip my own rope, but I couldn't find an actual razor. I'm a faker and a hopeless broke mess. After I live a fake life, I think I fake my own death. I'm the lowest of the low down, dirty gritties, but with an ego the size of like 30 cities. Even though there's nothing to have an ego over, I need help because I'm proud of being a little no-hoper. I'm a sick joker, a below average achiever, but I am a believer that every man's a deceiver. So that's me, I mean how impressive. I take the proud direction of self-deception, aggression. I'll be collected by the bulk, a grown man throwing tantrums like the Incredible Hulk. Cause I'm unorthodox, law-abiding citizen. Of course I'm not. I'm unorthodox, a backslidden Christian, falling from the top. I'm unorthodox. You see me in your neighborhood, then call the cops. I'm unorthodox. Lord save me from all the flaws I got. Will I be easily provoked to enter my temper? Became fascinated with castrating sex offenders, self-centered gritting who be stepping on your toes with steel gaps. So you better feel that dissection process. Criminal intent, yeah, you already know this. Theoretically homeless, living at my parents' abode. It's a hopeless mess, hence I'm so depressed. My thoughts are more negative than my corona test, and I be constantly vexed. Plus I'm very aggressive, shooting up threats with the impact of 20 Berettas or Desert Eagles. Hang among the desolate peoples, living in a demon-possessed Resident Evil. And that pleasure principle that be leading me to pain, and it's only in Jesus' name that can free me from these chains. This ain't no game, but they be saying I'm so strange. Still I never crack, just like straight cocaine. No name, like an unknown entity. We're headed for the end of everything, even your energy. Like the second law of thermodynamics and a satanic inferno that be burning with panic, havoc and chaos. Better stay off the grind and take some time out because they say I've lost my mind. Outside of Christ, yeah, this is who I am. A rotten mess, the opposite of Superman. Yeah, cause I'm unorthodox, law-abiding citizen. Of course I'm not. I'm unorthodox, backsliding Christian, falling from the top. I'm unorthodox. You see me in your neighborhood, then call the cops. I'm unorthodox. Lord save me from all the flaws I got. Yeah, I'm unorthodox. Law-abiding citizen. Of course I'm not. Unorthodox. A backsliding Christian, falling from the top. Unorthodox. You see me in your neighborhood, then call the cops. I'm unorthodox. I'm like, Lord save me from all the flaws I got. Yeah, without a doubt, you know I'm an orthodox kid, so you better be bracing yourself like an orthodontist. But all I want is for change to come. They say I'm still young, but I feel like 81 as I be chasing rum with some shots of whiskey. Self-deprecation, I got to diss me. Now what could this be that be lurking in the dark? Another corona casualty wearing a surgeon's mask. Dudes working hard, bringing home the bacon, while my lazy ass is at home just having a lay-in. As I be playing with fire just like an arsonist in the school of hard knocks until it's class dismissed. My favorite words, just like back in school. Got a Grammy award for acting the fool. Always attacking rules with these bad attitudes, and a whole bunch of nothing, that's all I have to lose. They say I'm bad news like the BBC, but that be blasphemous, bias and cowardly, as the devil be prowling like an awful lot, trying to keep me in a state of unorthodox. I'm unorthodox, a law-abiding citizen. Of course I'm not. I'm unorthodox, a backslidden Christian, falling from the top. I'm unorthodox. You see me in your neighborhood, then call the cops. I'm unorthodox. I'm like, Lord save me from the flaws I got. I'm unorthodox. I'm like, Lord save me from all the flaws I got. Yeah, I'm unorthodox. I'm like, Lord save me from all the flaws I got. thought we would be. Can't you see, can't you see, can't you see? Building sandcastles in the sea. Sandcastles in the sea. You and me, you and me. Building sandcastles. Check it, yo. Burning of lust, I fornicate his flames. I just can't trust before the nature again, as it narrates the pain for many lives. All I see is misery with my selective sight. Defective minds arriving at the same views. I can't claim to choose the way I move. The wind blew and I was gone, tossed to and fro between right and wrong. Arrived in limbo with all my baggage. Now it's time to manage my thoughts, causing damage. Wrapping bandages over my sin, while my spirit is closed with the bones and skin. Broken within, it shows from without. My trust with it just slipped, loads of doubts. Large amounts of debt and a house that's wrecked. Constantly rejected, like bouncing checks. Thought we could be happy for eternity, but we were building sandcastles in the sea. Things moving quickly, man can I see it, but all those sandcastles had to be deleted. Can't admit defeat, then move on. Everyday history repeats, but it's a new song and two wrongs that never made it right. Instead I forever put my faith in Christ. Can a house stay standing that was made on the sand? No foundation for your groundbreaking plans. A man still says peace and safety, but he sees a disaster and his pleas won't save me. Seems we only pray when the need emerges. May have never seen deep beneath the surface. Streams of disturbance keep on flowing, and seeds of the curse are freely growing. Unseen or knowing, that's how we forget them. Won't allow themselves any self-reflection. Connect the dots and then see the picture. Never did it stop reading the scripture. For even Hitler could have been saved if he turned from his ways, then he would have seen grace. What a thing to say. Yeah, I must be going crazy, need to change my ways. That's 108. For eternity, but we were building sandcastles in the sea. These moving quickly, man can I see, but all those sandcastles had to be deleted. Can admit defeat, then move on. Everyday history repeats, but it's a new song and two wrongs they never make it right. Instead I forever put my faith in Christ. Melancholic, once my mind is on it, I'm blotting out my life with the hydroponics. Or the time of loss with my backslidings, finding bad habits that I'm managing my life in. That's frightening, concerning all the facts, like hang gliding with the burden on your back. On earth I land like I was a casualty, reaching for the skies but lost my fight with gravity. I might actually be more grounded. Battles in life had me all surrounded. I found many wars in this fallen life, conflicts and fights like convicts with knives. No conscience inside, no moral guide, no concepts in life of what's wrong or right. And God is not invited inside our force. How ironic when God is our life support. Yeah, thought that we would be happy for eternity, but we were building sandcastles in the sea. These moving quickly, man can I see it. I know those sandcastles have to be deleted. Can admit defeats and move on. Everyday history repeats, but it's a new song and two wrongs they never make it right. Instead I forever put my faith in Christ. Look what we got then, you better question yourself. Now how is there problems in my mental health, or the Western help and the welfare state? But who the hell cares if my health care's great? Staring at fate, eyes half closed. Beware of the hate inside the heart it grows. Hard to know just what my purpose is, other than utter worthlessness, stuffed in a hearse stripped of all the things on earth that gave you worth and made you the person you became to curse. We're all so great with our amazing works, so we chose to celebrate our own days as birth. Though we came from dirt and then we return, what happens after that we ain't very concerned. Buried or burned, that's your own body, but it's a soul in the body you didn't control properly. Yeah, thought that we would be happy for eternity, but we were building sandcastles in the sea. Things moving quickly, man can I see it, but all those sandcastles had to be deleted. Can admit defeat and move on. Everyday history repeats, but it's a new song and two wrongs they never make it right. Instead I forever put my faith in Christ. Thought we would be happy for eternity, but we we were building sandcastles in the sea. It's moving quickly, man can I see, but all the sandcastles have to be deleted. Admit defeat and move on, but the history repeats. But it's a new song and two wrongs, they never make it right. Instead I forever put my faith in Christ. Thought we could be happy for eternity, but we were building sandcastles in the sea. Together you and me, can't you see, can't you see? Sandcastles in the sea, together you and me, for all eternity. But we were building sandcastles in the sea. Thought that you and me, together you and me, sandcastles in the sea. Sandcastles in the sea. Sandcastles in the sea. You and me, you and me, you and me, building sandcastles in the sea. Together you and me, for eternity. We are building sandcastles in the sea. Together you and me, for eternity. We are building sandcastles in the sea. Minimum wage, maximum work, wishing for a break, ask for some jerk. If you can take a piss, will they take the piss and insist that you're placed on the latest ship? Making you wish you never asked them. Looking at your watch and it's 10:30 in the evening, but you ain't leaving till the morn. Manager creeping, seeing you perform, receive a warning, talking on the phone. Know you called your daughter, but she was all alone. But no circumstances deserve any chances. The task is who can work the hardest, first and for longer. When you get home, working so hard till he broke your neck bones. Back is aching from all of that straining. Vexed that you're checking the tax that you're paying. Facts that you're facing, making you angry. That kind of wage can't be raised in a family. Back to the factory for overtime, putting designs on clothes that you know they're fine. But we don't know the lives of the guys that made them, working like slaves, only to get paid in peanuts for like $3 an hour. Helping some coward increase in power. This goes out to all the 9 to 5ers. Forget the high risers, where they survivors. All the late shifts, poor pay slips, grateful every day if they could just make it. This goes out to all the 10 to 8ers. Forget the mother men who pretend they're the greatest. All the night workers providing service. I'm letting you know that all your lives ain't worthless. Can't you see that your time is valuable? Time doing things, give some garden towels. Stack those shelves, clean that floor. Seems that's all I'm really needed for. Keeping me poor without a pay rise. Kept in the dark, never see daylight. Right side of life, collected bonuses, right kind of price. Left on notice with no promotions. You won't be chosen, won't retire till your bones are broken. Bosses scoping through the upper store. Only spoke to tell them off the floor. Not too sure why I'm working here. All I know for sure I deserve a beer, maybe a split. One crazy ass chef for days like this, and they're making me quit. See my pay slip and I laugh at that, since I only get half of that after tax. Facts about life learn quickly, man. Yeah, it'd be nice if I earned 50 grand. Business plans, overseas conferences, being noticed, increased confidence. But what does this really amount to? Walking around thinking it's all about you. A proud dude looking down on others. Serial adultery with thousands of lovers, yet loveless. With a cold-blooded heart, with a one back. If I had another chance, I'd rather be in a factory. Loving wife by my side who stands with me. No matter the job or financial status, I'm just grateful and I have to say this. For more than latest, a little bit of money. Cause in a different country, I could be living hungry. It isn't funny, this conclusion, but this contentment is just an illusion. But this goes out to all the 9 to 5ers. Forget the high risers, where the survivors. All the late shifts, poor pay slips, grateful every day that they can just make it. This goes out to all the 10 to 8ers. Forget the mother men who pretend they're the greatest. All the night workers providing a service. I'm letting you know that your life ain't worthless. Yeah, this goes out to all the 9 to 5ers. Forget the high risers, where the survivors. All the late shifts, poor pay slips, grateful every day that they can just make it. This goes out to all the 10 to 8ers. Forget the mother men who pretend they're the greatest. All the night workers providing a service. I'm letting you know that your life ain't worthless. Must be more to this life for sure. You know there must be more. worse life than a 9 to 5. Working day and night, trying to survive. Keep your mind right by taking pills. Occasional thrills between paying the bills. Much more to this life, a seeking pleasure. Meeting up with friends for some weekend leisure. Increased appetite doesn't get much bigger. Keep satisfied with the drugs and the liquor. But some figure that it's bad for your health. Figure another way to pamper themselves. Working out at the gym, the clean sore. Get by, trying to get high from extreme sport. Smoke weed, drinking excess. Positive talk and think of success. Nevertheless, there still has to be more. Looking around looking good like some vanity whore. Life is more than careers. Walking upstairs to promotion. Hoping you don't fall from your fears. The ore disappears in the last days. Face on your eyes just like your car chase. Whether you're Scarface or Mother Teresa. Cute face with a suitcase or underachiever. We all meet the reaper, that's for sure. Sitting this life, there really has to be more than meets the eyes to see the lies. Need to try to read between the lines. I keep it right instead of keeping it real. Beams of light leave secrets reveal. Stun in the dark, exposing the light. Dumb in the hearts with no insight. Low lights with snow white complexions who put on a show to hide their deception. Right direction, pretend to take it. The ends are spent on entertainment. Trying to satisfy high as the sky, but at the same time still trying to capitalize. Having to buy every new gadget, and that's what I call a true addict. Addicted to fashion, designer brands made in China by the hands of factory workers whose actual purpose is making us goods that are actually worthless. A service required to serve our desires, but one day all these works will be burnt by the fire. More to this life than careers. Meeting up with your peers for some cans of beer. More to this life than the club. Chatting up some girl while you're dancing drunk. More to this life than yourself. Planning for a family and a house. To ask yourself what your life's about. Too proud to admit you might need some help. Many believe that the presently don't care. Mention Jesus and they say no way. Won't change, they don't see the need to. But the heart is deceitful as it leads you on a dark path of emptiness. Feels good at the time, but the end is death. On the endless quest for happiness. Antidepressants and the rest. Family nets, safe and secure. Enduring pain so you can play some more. Stay away from the cure and that belief that you cannot even have the disease. As you perceive yourself as good, we're selfish, I'll help if you could. But what would you call the heart of sore? No regard at all for God in your thoughts. Or a little bit, once a week. Bums on the seat, listen to someone preach. And then you're like, see, I've done my piece. I can have some fun the rest of the week. Pleasure seeking, needing to get more. Ever believe it, to be all an indoor. Feeling for more, stuff to buy. Where your life is run by, the lust of the eye. Wondering why you're not happy. Like what have I done to make God angry? The God you blaspheme and leave out of your plans like he was a bad dream. The one you don't esteem or adhere to. The one you don't pray to. The plane don't hear you. The one that doesn't seem to give us his time. You got rid of his image, he won't exist in your mind. More to this life than careers. Meeting up with your peers for some cans of beers. More to this life than the club. Chatting up some girl when you're dancing drunk. More to this life than yourself. Planning for a family and a house. To ask yourself what your life's about. Too proud to admit you might need some help. More to this life than careers. Meeting up with your peers for some cans of beers. More to this life than the club. Chatting up some girl when you're dancing drunk. More to this life than yourself. Planning for a family and a house. To ask yourself what your life's about. Too proud to admit you might need some help. The finest items that man can buy. Still unsatisfied, so we have to try something else to keep loving ourselves. Another thing covered in enough of the world. Another house, a couple of cars. Yeah, just like a bandage, cover the scars. Under the mask, the real person see aches and pains that need to heal urgently. Emergency, critical condition, divine surgery, spiritual incision. Get rid of the sin, lust inside. Need to be forgiven, justified. Too much pride, keep
absorbed from thinking about the meaning of life more than drinking.
Many things you're thinking is blind. We can't see the meaning of life.
And feeling alright don't mean that you are. It's like being on a bike and thinking it's a car.
Thinking that your car is really a plane. Whatever you see, reality stays the same.
Play the game, know your role. There's things in life that you don't control, and broken souls only God can mend. So don't act like we know and do not pretend.
More to this life than careers.
Meeting up with your peers for some cans of beers.
More to this life than the club.
Chatting up some girl when she's dancing drunk.
More to this life than yourself.
Planning for a family and a house. So ask yourself what your life's about. Too proud to admit you might need some help.
More to this life than careers.
Meeting up with your peers for some cans of beers.
More to this life than the club.
Chatting up some girl when she's dancing drunk.
More to this life than yourself.
Planning for a family and a house. So ask yourself what your life's about. Too proud to admit you might need some help.
These creatures are nothing but pure, motorized instincts.
Man tried to make man in his own image. Now once they figured out this, then there really be no limits. And so they did it. Well, not exactly. Unless they didn't mean some kind of zombie that eats human beings like they were the best tasting things. Clearly desensitized to the taste of their senses. So stranger things have never been observed than this latest creation by these brains that are disturbed. They take it in turns and try to play the sheriff. Discontented deputies, they will be the terrorists. Inventing plagues, contagious viruses. Out of envy saying, now they may be recognizing us. But why was this? Cause they were famous scientists, hypnotized by the state, so they could say what time it is. Machine tools, strange flus and effects and strains. The men became the designated ones to invent their names. So the men complained, albeit secretly, spitefully decided to release the disease for free. And yo, you know you gotta go below the surface. Beneath those egos, the disease are worthless. A disease grows in the lab and the disease grows, spreading mutated diseases and infecting these people. Fearing legally, they just wanted to stop this, so they made some vaccines and they gave them to their bosses, who got rid of these men in case they told. So they ended up losing the world without even gaining their souls. And the moral story is to just be avoiding this. But you better believe that God would never agree to a glory switch. So back to the narrative, and that is just depressing. Infections activated by acts of passive aggression from men who were content with their lot in life. Although compared to most, they really had a lot in life. But that's that rotten pride that had them deceived, and then had them deceased not before leaking the vaccine into the hands of these men who just happen to be worse, believing they could really bring somebody back from the hearse, reasoning that if they could make this work, then they could become like gods and take over the earth. As they had heard that the meat might inherit it, that made them concerned cause they didn't feel like sharing it. Now looking ahead a bit into the depths of nowhere, a chemical war, more recessions, and now we're over here. And oh yeah, I gotta mention this virus that scientists first insisted was just a type of meningitis, except it's the kind which attacks the brain more, giving you headaches equated to being hacked with potential. Yo, you gotta go below the surface, beneath those egos that just seem so worthless. A disease grows in the lab and then to the streets goes, spreading the many diseases and infecting these people. But they were letting us think though that it was all about corona, and the blink of an eye is a virus more powerful than a bola. Demonically generated, minds performing a deadly integrated kind of warp life form. Enormous massacres and all sorts of attacks from us, carried out by the passengers who were all aboard this battleship, which incidentally was a sunken one, cause their glorified man was more like a drunken bomb, but a really deadly one nonetheless, with a highly contagious lust for flesh. But what a mess we'd be getting ourselves into, obsessed for power but yet so helpless and simple and complicated as I cannot explain it. All I know is this world has always been dominated by the wicked one, thinking that he could trick the sun, but gets defeated and left to keep this wicked kingdom, which is shrinking just like the ego sizes of all the people who survive this evil virus. And yo, you gotta go below the surface, beneath those egos that just seem so worthless. A disease grows in the lab and then to the streets goes, spreading these deadly diseases and affecting these sweet people. And I think though that it was all about corona, and the blink of an eye is the virus more powerful than Ebola. Demonically generated minds perform a deadly integrated kind of warp life form. You know you gotta go below the surface, beneath those egos that just seem so worthless. A disease goes from the lab and then to the streets goes, spreading these diseases and infecting these sweet people. But they were letting us think though that it was all about corona, and the blink of an eye is a virus more powerful than Ebola. Demonically generated minds perform a deadly integrated kind of warp life form. You know you gotta go below the surface, beneath those egos that just seem so worthless. A disease goes from the lab and then to the streets goes, spreading these diseases and infecting these sweet people. But they were letting us think though that it was all about corona, and the blink of an eye is a virus more powerful than Ebola. Demonically generated minds perform a deadly integrated kind of warp life form. Demonically generated minds perform a deadly integrated kind of warp life form.
And this report says they're working on an analysis of this whole phenomenon from the point of view of a viral field. They're doing various laboratory tests to see if they can deal with it in that way and perhaps come up with some kind of a workable vaccine.
But what can we really say now? Watching this place change into some kind of zombie playground. I know it may sound like it's unbelievable, like someone was deceiving you, running a quick little scheme or two. I sleep in my room, 1 minute I was, and the next minute everybody be infected with this sickness bug. A really vicious one that ravages the flesh, afflicted with madness and has a man acting possessed. Having to accept and prove it rational, it's hard to actually do with the supernatural, as facts and truth aren't always the same thing. The truth goes beyond what the facts may be saying. Crazy changes and the majors be logical. If a stranger isn't true, then the flesh-eating monster will. Impossible, I'll be muttering under my breath in a repetitive fashion as I be jumping into a hedge. I'm landing head first, my skin is ripped and torn, and be lying silently between these thistles and thorns, listening to these roars, all these demonic growls. These are the profound type of zombies. So sharpen your knives and aim your pistols, as it is all of your somebody insane on crystal with crazy issues and really disengage. And it's been seconds, steps into a different rage, surrounded by claims of rowdy pagans. Look at all the nations all foul in the day end. Continue to fall through venues of war, as hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. Now I'm soon hearing all these weird human screams. I foolishly believed that these were only movie scenes on computer screens, generating holograms, until I saw what I thought was a man in the face of another man. And I failed to understand an actual given purpose for a pack of sick savages committing cannibalistic murders. I'm mad nervous and I'm seriously scared, so quietly I creep, deciding to leave the hedge. A few hesitant steps I take trembling, then I leapt into a sprint, racing on adrenaline. Several of them, they then begin to give chase, but at the pace of a derelict who's wearing a neck brace. I may outrace them, yet with a bit of luck, although from what I've witnessed, never be given up. And in an instant, you could be getting your flesh bitten, you can get infected, get dead and then get living. Although not living in any normal sense, only in perpetual death, like you were one of the walking dead. And if this is all in my head, then I guess I'm truly sick. Nothing less than a mentally ill lunatic, but a padded room that just seems like paradise in comparison to what be happening in actual life. But I'm seeing people just standing by, not even acting frightened. It's like they wanna see a zombie attack and just bite them. A man dies, and we're not getting his life back. But what I did see was like his body being hijacked.
Sharpen your knives and aim your pistols. Is this a zombie or somebody insane on crystal? With crazy issues and really disengaged. In a split second he steps into a victim rage. Surrounded by a plague of rowdy pagans. Now look at how these nations all foul in the day end. Continue to fall like victims of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. Surrounded by a plague of rowdy pagans. Now look at how these nations all foul in the day end. Continue to fall like victims of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. Continue to fall like victims of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all.
I guess I'm really seeing the end times. I never expected to see dead guys that were feeding on intestines, craving brains and other bodily parts. Complaints are made, I wanna see the head zombie in charge. I'd offer him a glass of the best champagne, trying to stop him from the task of getting at my brain. But then again, I doubt that I'm honestly right. For all zombies are equal, bodies without their minds. Striking by instinct, like in a quick blink, biting your whole face off way beyond skin deep. Like a grim reaper, lost the sickle visibly, along with any conscience and cognitive ability.
Just sharpen your knives and aim your pistols. Is this a zombie or somebody insane on crystal? With crazy issues and really disengaged. In a split second he steps into a victim rage. Surrounded by a plague of rowdy pagans. Now look at how the nations all foul in the day end. Continue to fall like venues of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. I said continue to fall like venues of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. Sharpen your knives and aim your pistols. This is a zombie or somebody insane on crystal. Aim your pistols. Is this a zombie or somebody insane on crystal? With crazy issues and really disengaged. And it's a second he steps into a victim rage. Surrounded by a plague of rowdy pagans. Now look at how the nations all foul in the day end. Continue to fall like venues of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. I said continue to fall like venues of war. As hordes of zombies wanna be killing you all. Sharpen your knives and aim your pistols. This is a zombie or somebody insane on crystal.
Dying around me, I don't know what's up, but it's like all I wanna do is indulge my lust. And so much for the ability to reason, which isn't even needed if you're living like a heathen. Neither is his speech or anything much else, just another means for picking knocks out. Cover in a house with a car attached, carnivorous cravings like a starving cat. The flesh demands and the soul is an idiot. Here's a body calling, always giving into it. Swiftly too, like in a minute I'm through. Resist the given sin with a decision to do. True, it's just a moment of weakness, but had enough of these moments that I could compose a thesis with an A to Z list at the beginning and a list of destinations. Maps of my sinning. Honestly, are we using our bodies prop? Living ungodly, better off being a zombie. The body is a temple for Christ to dwell in. Times like drug selling and living like a felon. Honestly, are we using our bodies prop? Living ungodly, better off being a zombie. The body is a temple for Christ to dwell in. Times like drug selling and living like a felon. Unplanned addictions like teen pregnancies left me feeling soulless, like I wasn't empty. Giving off weird energy, for one of a bit of pagan terms, but spoken to existence by the Creator's word, not saved by works. So I guess you didn't see, doesn't mean they're excluded like you shouldn't do any of these. With the a lazy flesh would rather blaze success. Set lager living large until the state of death. When decay sets in, the face and the body, we brought your soul, so no more raises a zombie. But what you see without matches within, body custom designed and fashioned by sin. Passions and appetites, desires and dreams, condensified and left inside your pride being. Minus the mind, the brain that functions by violent cravings and unrestrained corruption. Cause honestly, all we using our body's wrong. Living ungodly, we're about being a zombie. The body is a temple for Christ and dwelling. For crimes like drug selling and living like a felon. Honestly, all we using our body's wrong. Living ungodly, we're about being a zombie. The body is a temple for Christ and dwelling. For crimes like drug selling and living like a felon. The body becomes a dustbin as it had to go through years of lust and much trash at your disposal. Boastful, proud, narcissistic, overdosing on self. The heart is this sick, even sicker as it continues to crave. Lust identifies that a man used the same. Flesh, flesh, yes, and more flesh. The rest of the wicked, walking in death, but alive to lost. The cover in senses, pumped in the flesh. A zombie on a death wish, resurrected and corruptible bodies as a newly born bunch of gun zombies. Honestly, you gotta be using a body prop. Living ungodly, the body in a zombie. The body is a temple, for Christ and dwelling. For crimes like drug selling, living like a felon. Honestly, you gotta be using a body prop. Living ungodly, the body in a zombie. The body is a temple, for Christ and dwelling. For crimes like drug selling, living like a felon. Flesh, flesh, yes, and more flesh. Flesh, flesh, yes, and more flesh. Flesh, flesh, yes, and more flesh. Flesh, flesh, yes, and more flesh.
Should he dream, but what his life could have been. Wooden beams in his eyes, otherwise he would have seen the schemes of his heart are like dark and deceitful. Only seems to advance on a path that is evil, and hardly any people understand the sky. But if they analyze himself, he wouldn't have to try. And now he's standing by as all his plans demise. The life he chose got more lows than the highs. This man's disguised and designer attire, but he's kind of a liar, just trying to get higher and higher. Desires like a fire that keeps consuming him, plus the streets pursuing him like deep into his sin. Teaching and schooling him until he's speaking fluent in the speech of clueless men. I can't believe they're fooling him. This dude is grim and accepting the blues. He can't choose to win like he was destined to lose. So step in his shoes and walk a few miles. Find the awkward to smile cause your thoughts are too vile. Stalked by the loud like a hawk in the prowl. Forced into hell and back, a fella that talks with a growl. Rebelling against laws as well as a lot of his mentors. He got a lot of regrets as well as a hell of a lot to repent for. Therefore, before the final conclusion, it's time for resolution. Embrace the Bible solution. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Was once called a saint, he used to walk by faith. A small taste of sin and now he's in a fallen state. And every morning he wakes, he's like chasing his high. Satan's eyes watching over him, hoping he'll blatantly die. While angels cry, Christ intercedes for him. His mind feeds on sin, blind to the disease within. The light he sees is dim, but still he tries to follow. Prays to live another day, afraid he'll die tomorrow. His time is borrowed, spent with sighs and sorrow. With no righteous God, his life is kind of hollow. Swallows his pride so he can taste meekness. Praise Jesus for giving him the grace to see this. But needless to say, the devil leads us astray. Used to read and pray, but now he's smoking weed every day and taking opiates, saying he hopes to quit shortly. But he's approaching 40, so this joke could get corny. A hopeless cause, smoking dope until he's broken poor. Broken laws of closes open doors. Close cause of death left him depressed inside and testify to the effects of stress and strife. He questions why there's many tests in life. Why can't find any rest unless he's high. Accepted Christ and his life started to change. Pardon for his blame, but some of the scars remain. Finds it hard to maintain and stay sane as well. Picking up his mate to balance of the flames of hell. I know these major doubts, they suddenly strike him like thunder and lightning, igniting the hunger inside him. Enticing desires, lighting the fires of lust. Got him lighting the dust, just snorting lines of the dust. The white powder, trying to devour his life by the hour. As he sleepwalks the street just like a night prowler. Now the mission is complete, seeking his drug. But he's wishing he could be free like a dove. Instead of a caged animal, the range like Hannibal Lecter. And I bet you his sables understand life is an endless struggle. Trying to contend with the trouble, strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark. Life is an endless struggle, trying to contend with the trouble. Strive to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and many men have stumbled on this righteous path. I know that Christ's in charge when this life gets dark.
You want the music that you can relate to. Tired of these fake news things that really ain't true. A major labels paying for souls so they can take hold of creative control. Entertainment trolls played on the radio say that it's older, they came out a day ago. Stay woke, that's the mantra. Saying all these quotes from another whack rapper on stage, and I hope to act on camera. Afraid of jokes and react in anger. Get close for the gangster glamour. So in close, come back a hammer. Shot in the back of a lot of slander. On Instagram, no one the top banana, rockin' bandanas, looking gay as hell. The soft women when you break the shells. Fake smiles, all the silly grills. Lip syncing, drilling, even any skills. Is it really real? Gotta be killing me. Poverty stricken, get just wanting publicity. Is that what the industry amounts to? Getting South House through counting your views. Only got around 2, now you're suicidal. 100,000 likes just to revive you. Bow to your idol, to your neck hurt. Whole life inside a social network, trying to get heard. Ocean of voices, best work of commotion of noises. Flows are pointless like broken pens. Boasting like boys supposed to be men. The roast begin from the murderous chef. Verses like death when it's burning your flesh. Words are manifest like guru, stabbing a stagger like right into you. Inside YouTube, causing havoc, all sorts of damage. And brought in my jacket, thoughts are captured from a torture practice. Torch these bags and perform my matches. Pause adapt the metaphors and tactics of the water's Mexicans walking backwards. Don't fall for that kid, that's a fallacy. Hope the fallacy, showing analogies. Open in reality, just like a book. The night that took the green leaf, the rook shook. Wasn't a good look in hindsight. I wanted the good book of my life. I find a constant, wanna be wise guy. Studio gangsters, industry drive-bys. Firing their rhymes through the airwaves. The blind lead the blind right to their graves. Bare-faced lies trying to get paid. With their mind just file down a staircase. Is the world a fair place? Have a true taste? Stand by back, I guess a suitcase. And you've made nothing at all. The lowest position like an underscore. Plus you really know you ain't young anymore. Feeling like a bum smoking butts on the floor. But don't shut the door cause there's something in store. Gotta come back rough, rugged and raw. Stick 'em up, everyone hit the floor. Listen up for what we're going for. Bubbly rappers cracked in the jaw. Stumbling backwards, smacked to the floor. MCs are whacking nothing at all. That's why we coming back rough, rugged and raw. MCs are whack, yo, they nothing at all. That's why we coming back rough, rugged and raw. Stick 'em up, everyone hit the floor. Listen up for what we coming for. Bubbly rappers cracked in the jaw. Stumbling backwards, smacked to the floor. MCs are whacking nothing at all. That's why we coming back rough, rugged and raw. MCs are whack, yo, and nothing at all. That's why we coming back rough, rugged and raw. On the tin boot wearing, grim truth staring you in the face. In case you weren't aware then, can't compare then to the days of now. No way now how to be faded to death. Staying underground like oil pipes, bright like
call of the light, lord to the mic. Raw type of boom bap family. Move back, whack MCs are like clarity. Who's that MC with an auto-tune? Frightened by the ghost, right whore in the room. So calling your goons or your main hoes. I'm all confused cause I'm wearing all the same clothes. That's the way it goes, this day and age. Rap shows looking more like gay parades. Explaining pain is how they justify, but in reality they just love being by. To have another try cause it doesn't watch. The overcut lies ain't coming up. Just a bunch of soft little babies. I be spinning it crazy like I be giving it rabies. Ain't the 80s, even the 90s. Industry's so shady and the streets are grimy. Deep minds, see the signs of these times. Weak rhymes, being silent, seize minds. Street crimes, still taking place you see, but they ain't being done by your favorite MC. Cause they be too busy entertaining. Satisfying you gangstified cravings. Ain't hating for stating the truth, cause I ain't got fame for behaving like a goose. Wasting youth, taking selfies, waiting to hear what you're saying about me. Stay healthy, mind and body, get a nice job and find a hobby. Strongly suggest that you drop the mic. Stop fighting styles when you know you can't copy mine. A lot of cocky types with sloppy rhymes, act like that Tommy guy in Rocky 5. A lot of hype but a lack of skills. Stop the fight before the man gets killed. Whack rappers trapped in action films, fans thinking that the act is real. Gangster drill that got massive appeal. Package deal complete with a tats and grills. A stack of pills shortly all gone. Falls into a walking oxymoron. All these songs, they appear fake, creeping to your mind via the ear gates. All the weird traits they be given to all the youth listening when I live like you. And they begin to try to imitate that. Next minute they be getting all them face tats, making tracks with a similar nonsense. Listeners giving little lyrical content. Nobody wants this, but it's the best seller. The less talent is gonna be the next felon. SoundCloud gangsta out and anger, yelling for help, another but it's past them. Rappers have guns like anyone else did, all that loud shouting their way to announce it. Proud little kids, permanent frown, determined to be down with an urbanized sound. A circus of clowns, a bunch of stage dummies. I'm wondering how to get paid. Pick them up, everyone hit the floor. Listen up for what we coming for. Mumbling rappers cramped in the jaw, stumbling backwards, smack to the floor. MCs are whack, ain't nothing at all. That's why they coming back, rugged and raw. MCs are whack, ain't nothing at all. That's why they coming back, rugged and raw. Stick them up, everyone hit the floor. Listen up for what we coming for. Mumbling rappers cracked in the jaw, stumbling backwards, smack to the floor. MCs are whack, ain't nothing at all. Paradox like peace and war, that's logical. To your couch potato gets his views from the news and vocab from game shows. But they woke, I hear them speak. Only thing they woke is a beast asleep. Increasing the need for secular nonsense. Cameras on the street, expecting your comments. Beyond them, then move to your thoughts. And this is all done with your approval, of course. No vaccine, but you know that's me. Back in the day, this how the man has been. You can have the disease, pay with your life. For the vaccines, the time your genetics are right. For the disease, to spread the word is pretty more than easy. Your genetics are right. For the disease, to spread the word is pretty more than easy. In need of information, but who reports? Serious conversation, funeral talk, new rules and laws in the name of Corona. Men dressed in forensic suits, holding flamethrowers might get executed for breaking these laws. Pepsi on steroids, strain out calls like Santa with his seasonal treasures, but never be handed out in equal measures. The same with salaries, all the law applied. Vaccines for the rich, leaving the poor to die. The little boy asked why he was missed by Santa. As a man without a vaccine, he was given his answer. No cancer, why that is it. And now living is a habit that you might have to quit. Caring for the sick, collective fashion, giving the leftovers and extra rations. When it's vaccines for contagious diseases, the rich and famous are in first place to receive this. The next to have it after our leaders, and they could leave this planet to be halfway to Venus. Leaving this turf with all its resources, come back down to earth as they can't leave the orbit. And all this talk about the good of mankind, promises live short, ship the
Vaccine, don't ask me. I'm back in the days, man has been. Have the disease, pay with your life. The vaccine, just ain't the time. Your genetics are right for the disease. Spread the word, there's plenty more of these. Yeah, your genetics are right for the disease. Spread the word, there's more of these. No vaccine, don't ask me. Since back in the days, man has been. You can have the disease, pay with your life. For the vaccine, ain't the time. Your genetics are right for the disease. So spread the word, there's plenty more of these. Your genetics are right for the disease. So spread the word, there's plenty more of these. No vaccine, don't you know that's me? No vaccine, don't you know that's me? I said no vaccine, don't you know that's me? Back in the day, this man has been. Yeah, no vaccine, don't you know that's me? You can have the disease, have the disease. No vaccine, don't you know that's me? Have the disease, you can have it for free. Your genetics are right for the disease. Spread the word, there's plenty more of these. Your genetics are right for the disease. So spread the word, there's plenty more of these. Your genetics are right for the disease. So spread the word, there's plenty more of these. Your genetics are right for the disease.